Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be sharing the latest Bitcoin technical analysis and quoting Max Kaiser. RFK has the strongest command to Bitcoin, so it might be Satoshi's will that he wins in November. I give him a Bitcoin grade of a B. Trump gets a C. The Dems get an F. We'll also be discussing 45% of the Bitcoin supply has not moved in the past 6 months, according to this latest research. Hallowed be thy name. We'll also be discussing US Bitcoin ETFs on track to top Satoshi's Bitcoin stack soon. That's right. US Bitcoin ETFs already accumulated over 37,500 BTC since January 11th of this year. It's mind-boggling. We'll also be discussing, is Bitcoin hodler race on, as mining giant Marathon Digital announces a plan to raise $250 million to acquire additional BTC. We'll also be discussing historically accurate decaying peak study sees Bitcoin price at $164,000 by this particular date. I'll be breaking down the timeline. And speaking of bullish price predictions, I'm also going to be sharing with you 3 reasons why Bitcoin traders expect $100,000 plus Bitcoin price by 2025. And according to Ecoinometrics, the Bitcoin price can go anywhere from 140,000 per coin to 4.5 million. I'll be breaking all this down for you. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, in today's show. Welcome, crypto fam. What's poppin'? Good news. I got power. The electricity didn't go out in mi casa. However, over 600,000 folks here in Puerto Rico lost power. So I'm very grateful that we're able to do today's show. I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. If you guys can repost, share, spread the word, it's greatly appreciated. We're live right now on X, Rumble, and YouTube. Shout out everyone in the chat. What's up, Oracle? What's up, Robbie Kaiser? What up, Diana Jones? What up, Knox Bill? What up, Don George? What up, Greg? Jay Beasy and the rest of the fam. Hit the likes, you bunch of D-gens. Hey.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Welcome, Bitcoin fam, to today's pod. I'm actually just checking my X feed, reposting everyone who's reposting the stream with a quote. It's greatly appreciated. Diana just reposted ya. Matt McCrae just reposted you, broski, and JC Ice baby, the one and only, just reposted ya. Anyone who reposts the live stream during today's stream is going to get reposted, shouted out, and also follow you back and shout you out live on the stream here. So I greatly appreciate it. And to make it easy to find, I already pinned today's stream at the top of my X profile, so it's always greatly appreciated. What's poppin'? What's good in the hood? Let me know. DNA Noonan, what up, brother? I am off today work, and I am watching the greatest show on the tube. Love your brother and the CNA fam. Thank you, broski. Let's go. Did you see the USA just sent 10,000 Bitcoin to Coinbase? Is not even on my radar yet. I didn't catch that here, Mark. But I wonder what they're going to be doing there. Probably selling. Wow, 3 days in a row for me. Hashtag winning. Let's freaking go. Stacking the biddies today. Amen, Jason Buck. Good to have you on the stream, broski. What it do, Chandy? Shout out Chandy 10 Music, 92,000 subs strong over on her channel. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Subscribe to her. And you could follow her over on X, Chandy R. Gregory, the Kamala Jam. I know she's working on a video. We'll probably have that ready for you by the time of the Rumble time here shortly. Thoughts on mining Cospa now becoming unprofitable? I don't really have any thoughts on that particular project there, family. If anyone else does, feel free to share. Does Bitcoin already suffer from the new Kamala Crusaders against Bitcoin and crypto? Good question. I'm going to turn up my fan here. It's a little hot. Make sure I get this correct. There we go. One notch up. So yeah, what's poppin'? What's up, nerds? Shout out Darth Melda. It's good to see ya. I am bullish on these predictions, but they're loco. Someone shared here. Is the rumor that the U.S. government is selling Bitcoin true? Probably. Probably. Well, they claim to have 200,000 Bitcoin, the U.S. government, but 100,000 approximately belongs to Bitfinex and Bitfinex, I guess, customers. So they really don't have as many as you think. However, I mean, now BlackRock and they have a tremendous amount of Bitcoin, which they've accumulated over the past 7 months. You know what I mean? Chandy 10 Music running your playlist at night, helping you accumulate those hours. I'm glad you mentioned that, Jason. Thank you, broski. I encourage everyone to do the same. In order to monetize a channel, you need 4,000 hours of playtime. And if you guys can help Chandy achieve that goal, that'd be fantastic. One of the tracks is virtually all of her music from her channel, all on one song. So you can actually play that at night, help her accumulate the 4,000 hours required so she can start monetizing her channel. Do you know how Satoshi has all the Bitcoin? Did he have to mine it? That's a good question, Mark. I'm not sure how he accumulated it all, if it was just mined or gifted somehow. But from my understanding, there's a bunch of wallets in which are allegedly his that have never been touched since the inception of Bitcoin. And the total is 1.1 million Bitcoin. And if Satoshi is no longer with us on planet Earth and he has ascended, which many believe has occurred, then obviously those coins will never be moved. And it's just more of a scarce asset. And there's probably 5-6 million Bitcoin lost and gone forever, which will never be recovered. So instead of 21 million Bitcoin ever in circulation, a more accurate assumption would be maybe 15 million all time. That's all the Bitcoin there'll ever be. And once you start to consider MicroStrategy, BlackRock, and all the juggernauts accumulating the biddy, you already know how much of a scarce asset it is. Shout out Chandy. Crypto News is live now. Thank you for reposting. Chance Bit just reposted you, Chandy. Chance Bit, but JV and the fam are ready to start the Bitcoin party. Thank you, broski. Just reposted the tweet. Always appreciated. Shout out Guido. Bring on the Bitcoin sale. Amen, broski. Just reposted ya. David says so insincere. I don't know if that's a diss, so I'm not reposting that. Darth Melda put join the #1 Bitcoin Daily Pod. Thank you, Melda. Just reposted that. And the rest of the fam, and it goes for everyone else. Again, anyone who reposts the live stream will get reposted. Shout it out, and I'll follow you as well. Help you guys accumulate more followers. What up, JBZ? Satoshi brought the Bitcoin for pennies easy at the start as it had no value. That is correct. They couldn't even give away free Bitcoin. Nobody wanted it. Crazy how it works. The psychology of man, right? Did you know what Kamala means in the Finnish language? Horrible, terrible. I'm not surprised. How ironic. You know what I mean? Welcome everyone joining the stream. We got roughly 300 people already on. I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. We haven't even began yet, so please do repost this, spread the word. It's always appreciated. I got my alkalized water I'm sipping on today, 9.5 pH. Alkalize thy body. Acidity is very bad. Most of our diets are very high in acidity. High acidic diets are no good. It causes the big C. From my understanding, the big C cannot thrive in an alkalized environment. So alkalize thy body, 9.5 pH family. Early Bitcoin faucets gave out 5 per day per user. That's true. I do recall that. Free Ross, amen. Trump says he'll free Ross day one when he's reelected. RFK pretty much made the same promise. So if we can get a non-Dem in office, we can free Ross, and that will become a reality. So hopefully, we'll soon see. I would have guessed horrific, but that works pretty much. Welcome everyone just joining us. What's good in the hood? We're right back on the cusp of reclaiming 60 G's.
Bitcoin, 60 G's, 60 G's. Buying opportunity for 5th level 60 G's. What do you think, JV? Buy the biddy. Who cares about a roaring kitty?
Boring kitties. Free RFK, says Adam. What will Bitcoin do? Good question, Laura. Will keep us on our toes is what it will do. JC says 225,000 by the end of the year. Keep the comments flowing, fam. This is a live and interactive stream. You got my undivided attention for the next couple of hours. Spread the word, but let's kick it off. If you're new to the channel, very important to smash the likes. Also, very important to subscribe and then hit that bell icon. That way you can turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every day, just like this. Today is pod episode number 1730. I'm your host, JV. It's August 14th, 2024. Happy Wednesday, hump day. A tropical storm hit the island early this morning. We were anticipating a hurricane. Grateful. I still have power. Over 600,000 homes lost power. So I'm very grateful to be able to do today's live stream with you, family. Let's kick it off as we do each and every day with our market watch. You should be able to see popping up on your screen here. You can see Coin 360. We got Bitcoin trading just above 59,000, down 3% on the day as the market corrects. We have Ether trading back under 2,700. Solana in the red, XRP, Cardano, all correcting and in the red. And checking out CoinMarketCap.com. The current crypto market cap sits at $2.09 trillion. The Bitcoin market cap did hit 1.2 trillion yesterday. Today we're back down to 1.16 trillion, and we got 68 billion worth of volume for the past 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance 55.7%, with the Ether dominance 15.4%. And checking out top 100 crypto gainers past 24 hours, we got Aave leading the pack, up 8.5%, followed by Toncoin, followed by Flare. Below that, we got Not, Zcash, and Litecoin. Which alts, if any, family, are you bullish on for this bull? Holla at your boy. And happy birthday, Cynthia. Steven's wife, just want to wish you a very happy birthday today. I saw it was your birthday. And checking out the crypto bubbles, you can see most of the market today in the red, unfortunately. Safe to say maybe 20 to 25% of the market in the green. And zooming out on the monthly for a broader perspective, unfortunately, Rec City, many of the major alts down pretty tremendously, 10, 20, 30 plus percent, 95% of the market wrecked, only a handful in the green. And a few of those handful, it's Sats, HNT, and Zcash. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Today we're a 30 fear, yesterday a 31, last week a 29, and last month a 52, which is neutral. So there you have it, yo. We're halfway done already with the month of August. Where do you feel that price action will likely take us next? Don't be shy. Let me know. Nips, the legs are down. Not a good sign. The hurricane veered to the north. You were lucky, JV. It would have been a direct hit. Amen. I'm definitely counting my blessings. I was anticipating losing power because, yeah, we got very lucky. I think the hurricane went a little right of the island, and we were right there. So it would have absolutely been a direct hit. And if we would have got a direct hit, wouldn't be good. Maybe JV wouldn't have power for several days. That's just how it is out here. Bitcoin going to Mars, eh? A college of mine turned bearish. He sold all his crypto. I tried orange pilling him again. Seems like BlackRock got him, aka weak hands. Yeah, that sucks to be him. A solid intel post on X about the USA move, JV. What USA move you referring to there? Are you referring to the Bitcoin being stored as a treasury reserve asset? Let me know. You are blessed, JV. Hope your neighbors are well. Amen. Thank you, family. Greatly appreciated support. And thanks for everyone reaching out as well, checking in on us. Much appreciated. Hey, did anyone know that New York only just got rubbish recycling pickup? It's 2024? No way. Are you trying to say that New York just started to implement recycling? That's kind of crazy if that's true. Crazy. We're living in a crazy world. What up, Mark? Welcome, brother, and everyone just joining the stream. 60G, send it.
I'm for the big T. I'm for the Nippinator. I'm for Nipsey, not for the weirdo Kit Kat kitty cat. The kitty cat. I'm for stacking the sats. Stack the sats.
Spycraft and Boss, I just reposted both of your kind comments. Much appreciated. Thank you for the reposts.
Ain't no thing, baby. It's a chance to stack those sats. Chance to stack those big T's. Baby, you never heard about me with another coin. Bitcoin.
Oh, that's the move you're talking about. Yeah, I didn't even catch it yet. I actually take a nap right before I go live. So I usually set the pod up between 1 and 2 p.m. Maybe 1 to 3. Then I walk Nipsey, take a little nappy nap. So I'm full of energy. So more than likely, if they just moved it to Coinbase, that's a sign that they may be dumping. So that's not good. Maybe that's why the market tanked not tanked, but dumped a couple of thousand, because this morning we were above 60,000 and all of a sudden we had a big red candle on the hourly. I noticed it right when I woke up. Is Coinbase a good ish-coin casino? It is absolutely a great ish-coin casino. It's the biggest one in the United States, the biggest one worldwide, obviously being Binance. Democrats want to sell the whole, and they want to sell what they don't even have, what don't belong to them, which is even eerier. You know what I mean? Erdan, orange pilled more people at the grocery store today. I also try to tell them if they vote Obama, they can kiss crypto goodbye. They wouldn't be able to buy it. Good for you, the Oracle. Okay, kids, you can't handle projectile vomiting producing rides. You're not tall enough for the ride. Bitcoin and crypto, step back and give your seat at the table. Pretty much, you got to be yay tall to hop on this roller coaster ride we call crypto. Good point there. What's good, Spycraft? Thank you again for the love over on X. Greatly appreciated. It does help get a lot more eyeballs on the stream. We already got 500 people here. Lots to share. Let's dive into today's Bitcoin technical analysis. Check out some of the live charts and discuss where the price action may likely take us next. This particular headline reads, Bitcoin's bull rally will continue another 350 days, according to Bybit, one of the larger exchanges. That's right. Despite the recent Bitcoin correction to 5-month lows, Bitcoin could extend its bull rally for another year. Bitcoin's price can rally for another 350 days based on the current trough to peak ratio, which analyzes the price tops and bottoms printed by an asset or a security. Based on Bitcoin's ratios during the previous cycle, the bull run will extend into the third quarter of 2025, according to a report by Bybit and Block Scholes, quoting him here, with a current trough to peak ratio of 3.5x, significantly lower than the 20x observed in the prior cycles. The report suggests that the rally may continue for another 350 days before surpassing previous peaks. Now, Bitcoin's currently recovering from a 510 billion crypto market sell-off. Bitcoin fell below a key post-halving growth trajectory when it dropped under 63,000, but recovering the trend line before the end of 2024 put Bitcoin back on track to hit that epic six-figure mark based on the previous Bitcoin halving cycles. So here you go. Based on historical chart patterns, Bitcoin's currently in the second phase of the cycle, according to Nathan Thompson, the lead tech writer at Bybit, quoting him here. First, at the beginning of the cycle, we see Bitcoin spot price recover from its cycle lows back towards the all-time high value that it recorded in the previous cycle. Then we have in each case observed Bitcoin spot price push past the previous all-time high into the new, unexplored, higher price levels. Thompson's analysis aligns with those of other notable crypto analysts, including Rat Capital, and ironic enough, I'm rocking a Warriors jersey number 11. That is Thompson. That as well. But anyways, the popular analyst believes there is a 42.5% through the current bull cycle based on the previous halving cycles, as Rat Capital points out here. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that, meaning this bull cycle is just getting started. Meanwhile, retail investors had a smaller rate of participation in the current cycle due to the lower level of personal savings following a period of high inflation. So based on Bitcoin's correlation with traditional equities, institutional investors have mainly driven Bitcoin's 2024 rally. According to the report, the changing intra-asset correlation structure between crypto and meme coins suggests that a different type of investor may be behind the most recent rally in prices, which is the institutions. The renowned co-movement with equities coincides with the launch of the Bitcoin spot ETFs in early January, as well as the unlocking of a new pool of demand for crypto. Moreover, the inflows from the US spot Bitcoin ETFs have been highly correlated with the Bitcoin peaks and lows since their launch. ETF inflows can significantly contribute to a crypto's price appreciation. For example, with Bitcoin, ETFs accounted for about 75% of new investment into the crypto by February 15th, as it surpassed the $50,000 mark. I remember it like yesterday. We actually achieved that on February 12th because it was the day after my birthday. And for my birthday, all I wanted was a $50,000 Bitcoin. I got it the morning following. So that was February 12th. Crazy, right? But anyways, quoting Max Kaiser, in regards to someone sharing this from RFK Jr., he wrote, RFK Jr. makes a bold prediction. If Fox News lets me on stage for the debate, I will win the election. Max responded and reposted, it is possible. RFK Jr. has the strongest command to Bitcoin, so it might be Satoshi's will that he wins in November. I give him a Bitcoin grade of a B. Trump gets a C, and the Democrats Get an F. So there you have it, coming from the High Priest. Let me know if you agree, disagree. Let's pull up some of the live chart action via TradingView via Coinbase. And let me clean it up for you on the screen so you can see it cleanly. So you can see Bitcoin... well, I don't know what just happened there. There we go. Bitcoin hovering at 59,146. This is the 1 hour chart. Notice that huge red candle. We were 61 this morning at roughly 61.2, 61.5, which was the high. Actually, 61.8 says the high for the day on the hour chart. Big, massive red candle, and hence where we're currently at, 59,000. Also, as you guys pointed out, 10,000 Bitcoin was just transferred from the US government to Coinbase, and that might be precisely why we got that red candle. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Zooming out on the month, or I'm sorry, on the 4 hour, get a broader perspective. You can see 2 red candles followed by a corrective green, which we just got. So 59 thus far has been holding. Let me know if you feel we will be able to hold 59 support and march back up, or do you think we'll continue to inch even lower and potentially drop under 59? Let me know. And checking out the 1 day chart, as you can see live in your screen here. Whoa! I mean, we've had a lot of back and forth action. We do have a target currently sitting all the way down at 47.7. The current low for the cycle of recent is 49.5, which we tapped just a few days ago. As you can see, that big red candle, but we had that huge green rebounds or bounce back the following day, which is, good sign. But anyways, zooming out a little further, we'll check out the 1 week. We should still have that cup and handle in play at 125. Yep, 125.5. Still a massive cup and handle target. And zooming out on the monthly for even broader perspective here in the live charts, you can see, again, 7 green consecutive monthly pumps, and then we've had some corrective red, green, red, green, red, green, and let's see the month of August, how we end. We got a couple of weeks left. We'll see where it takes us. Let me know your thoughts, family, and yeah, before we dive into our next story, I'll read your comments. Welcome everyone joining the stream. Indeed, the longer the Bitcoin price is suppressed, the longer the next bull will run. Aha, run. Yes. Run, Forrest, run. No rest for the wicked. I've got animals to take care of, Oracle says. Well, it seems like we have been going sideways month for month with a couple of little candles interspread here and there. But I am not complaining, says Diana. Bitcoin will do whatever it wants. That's right. Bitcoin's on its own trajectory. Well said. Bitcoin is not in a box. It will do what it does. Dankness says, don't miss episode 1730 today on your daily crypto news source. Thank you for the repost. I just reposted your repost, Dankness. It's greatly appreciated. We can see we already got a lot of love on the live stream. You can see 428 folk already on X. So happy 420. Already got 11 hearts and 10 reposts. Almost on 1111. So the next person to repost it will say 1111. Happy 1111 as JV's rocking the 11 jersey. I was just giving you TA from an analyst named Thompson as I'm rocking a Thompson jersey. Clay Thompson, that is. Kind of ironic. But yeah, man, let's see if we can get back above 60,000 before the end of the stream. Let me know your thoughts.
I have my mind on my Bitcoin and my Bitcoin on my mind. 60 G's, 60 G's, buying up for 218. Bitcoin.
My chicken Karen couldn't stay in the coop where I put her. Dang it, Karen. I had to go out of to get her. She is such a brat. I can see Oracle chasing Karen around. They're just trying to shake our Bitcoin out of our pockets, maybe, and making the FUD. Yeah, of course. Of course. A bull stroll in the par. Bitcoin Daily, the descending broadening wedge. Not a strong bullish pattern, however. The cup and handle from November 2021 is a very bullish pattern. Bolowski, visual index of chart patterns, measured $225,000 biddy. Send it. Park. My nephew Tyler's listening in with me. Shout out to the McFoofinator's nephew Tyler. And shout out to the McFoofinator. Greatly appreciate y'all's support. Hopefully you're enjoying today's stream. We're just getting started, family. Already over 600 people here live and in the flesh. I'm going to be streaming at least for the next 90 minutes. We got a lot of news to share with you guys today. What is the tool that you use that provides those targets, JV? It's called All Charts Pattern. If you're referring to the one on TradingView, it's one of the many free indicators you can use. From my understanding, when you create a free account using TradingView, you can use up to 3 indicators for free. If you want more than 3, it's going to require the premium account. I think you could have unlimited indicators. So I have several indicators because I have a premium account, but it's called the All Charts pattern. That's the one. So, hey, Tyler, what's up? Shout out to Tyler. A lot of Tyler love here. Bitcoin from January 2024, YTD equals 45%. That sucks. Hit the likes while we jam to the tunes and get the word of the day. Thank you, Derek Scott. Appreciate your support, brother. I bought $300 and I continue to buy at $59. I ain't scared. That's what's up, Darth Melda. Keep doing what it do. I am praying for a drop. I want 2 biddies, says Jacob Trillion. Happy that all is good with you in Puerto Rico. Hello, everyone. Can't be long. It's my wife's birthday. I actually wished Cynthia, your beautiful wife, a happy birthday earlier. I actually saw on Facebook it was her birthday. So happy birthday to Cynthia, Crypto Surge's beautiful wife. Enjoy the special day with the family, broski, over there in New York. And welcome everyone just joining the stream. What's poppin'? What's good? If you guys would like one of these Bukeleinomic caps, check out bitcoincaps.net. That's Sergio. He creates these caps exclusively for Max Kaiser, Nayib Bukele. So if you want to get it directly from the source, get it directly through Sergio. Hey, my man, became a whole Bitcoiner today. 2 years on the grind. Everyone showed Jack Baldry some serious love. He just became a double whole coiner today. That's massive, brother. Congratulations. I know that's a journey that takes some people a lifetime. You've been able to achieve it 2 times, whole coiner. So respect, family. You're very welcome there, Serge. Appreciate you, broski. Enjoy that day with the lady. So, yeah, she said, thank you. De nada. My pleasure. Enjoy your special day. But let's keep the news flowing. We greatly appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Our next story of the day, let's discuss HODL gang. Shout out all my diamond hand laser eyes. The headline reads, 45% of the Bitcoin supply has not moved in 6 months. That's right. Smart money, man. Nearly half the available Bitcoin supply has not moved in the past 6 months, according to on-chain data. In the latest edition of the weekly newsletter, The Week on Chain, Glassnode showed investors did not sell the top on BTC. Good for them. Bitcoin may have put in a new all-time high some 5 months ago. That's right. We tapped 73.8 mid-March. But a large section of the Bitcoin investor base continues to double down on its holdings, analyzing the realized cap. HODL Waves indicator, Glassnode reveals that just over 45% of all the Bitcoins have remained dormant in their wallets for at least the past half a year. So despite the record highs and subsequent volatility, a considerable swath of market participants prefer to do nothing. And it's that simple. You stack Bitcoin, you do nothing. It's called HODL, and you sit back and get rich. And if you can HODL a couple of cycles, hallelujah, you figured it out. Now, a lot of people can't figure it out because it's too simple. So they buy Bitcoin and then they're forced to trade it into altcoins thinking they're going to get rich, and then they get wrecked and they lose everything. Don't be that guy. Long-term hodler entities hodling coins for at least 155 days, distributed to the market, both leading up to the all-time high and later on, quoting the report from Glassnode. We can also assess the 7-day change in the long-term hodler supply as the tool to assess rates of change in their aggregate balance. We can see substantial long-term hodler distribution, typical of macro topping formations into the March all-time high. Quoting the report, fewer than 1.7% of the trading days have ever recorded a larger distribution pressure. More recently, this metric has returned to a positive territory, indicating the long-term hodler cohort are expressing a preference for holding onto their coins. It's because it's a smart money, family. You'd have to be an idiot to sell at a time like this in the cycle. I think we all know that, right? That the theme speaks to what the week on chain describes as a notable slowdown in the distribution pressure by long-term hodlers. This has led to the percentage of the network wealth held by this cohort to firstly stabilize and then recommence its growing. So despite the substantial sell-side pressure by the long-term hodlers into the market, all-time high, wealth held by longer-term investors remains historically elevated when compared to the previous all-time high breakouts. And as reported, the sell-side pressure is never far from traders' minds this month. After the mass sell-off from the start of August, concerns of a retest of 6-month lows have combined with analysis showing the older coins moving on chain. And as I pointed out, from the fluctuations of the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, it underscores the uncertainty currently running through crypto as a whole. And countering this is optimism over global liquidity, with some perspectives seeing crypto benefiting from a move towards financial policy easing. Quoting Charles Edwards at Capriole Investments, global money supply is exploding up. Plus, we just broke out of a massive 4-year consolidation. What do you think this means for Bitcoin? Let me know your thoughts, family, and I'll read your comments out loud. Shout out Charles Edwards of Capriole Investments. Welcome, everyone, to the live stream. Here's the thing. Bitcoin is global. It's not controlled centrally. It is a limited supply, 15 million in circulation. Exchange reserves, all-time low. Mining difficulty, all-time high. Billions pouring in. Let's freaking go. Great point, Greg, and greatly appreciate your insights throughout the stream. Right on the money, as always. I hope there will be a new government in November. Don't we all, Tomas? I don't think none of us are looking forward to the Dems remaining control. Clearly, Biden, Harris, Yellen, and Gensler are anti-Bitcoin, anti-crypto, and all it's doing is harming the United States, as well as people leaving and seeking refuge outside of this commie-ran country, if you feel what I'm saying. Never sell Del Biddy. Never sell Die Biddy. There you go, Robbie Kaiser. One of the 10 Sat Commandments by Biggie Smalls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 Sat Commandments.
The arbitrage, by the way, Bitcoin futures and spot will dry up. Remember, SPF, I sure do. Once it does, let's go. Let's go. What's the second best crypto? I thought you never asked.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? The point is, if you have the superior asset,
it's going up forever, Robbie Kaiser, the Oracle, Darth Melda, and the rest of the fam. Wouldn't you agree with that? Let me know. Let me know. We now have over 800 people on the stream. Again, greatly appreciate the support. I wasn't even that convinced I would be able to do a pod today, so I'm very grateful. Shout out James Cotter, #1 Bitcoin pod, JV, 1111, let's go. Hey, that's a divine omen, 1111. Greatly appreciate that, James. Just reposted your broski, and let me make sure I'm following you. Notice it says follow back. I just hit that button. I'm officially following you. And that goes for anyone else. If you want my account to follow you, I have roughly 34,000 followers. I'm happy to follow anyone who is going to repost my streams. Frank Lescano, I greatly appreciate the repost. He wrote 1111, let's go. Another divine omen. To the moon. Being up to date is now as simple as just by following and hitting the Hulk thump. Thank you, Frank. I just reposted it. Make sure I'm following you. I'm already following you, broski. And goes for anyone else as well. Dankness, rest of fam, always greatly appreciated. Y'all the bomb diggity. So yeah, yo, I do remember that clown SPF forever. Melda. Kamala Toe keeps reminding me via YouTube ads that her time is running out to contribute to the carnage in the pool. I'm sorry to hear that they're playing Kamala ads during the stream. That's just kind of sad. No, it is sad. Let me rephrase. In the pool, the McFoofinator and Tyler, his nephew, McFoofinator, turned me on to your channel. I now put $10 a day into the biddy. Shout out Top Hat Dan. Music to my ears, brother. And well done. Keep stacking them sats. PR Tropical Rinse out. That's right, Puerto Rico, eh? Gary with the silent R. What up, Dirty? Shout out DJ Wednesday. How you maintaining there? I know you're in Dorado, towards the water there, brother. Let me know if you guys are good. Did your power go out? I read from the energy company over 600,000 properties lost power on the island. That's a lot. But I was fortunate enough to maintain, hence why we're live right now. Conservatives have ruled here for 20 years. Orban is a big supporter of Trump. Greetings from Hungary. Shout out Tomas from Hungary. Is Bitcoin digesting the ICP? So we're going to pump soon. Ask Boom Select. What up? What up? Yes. Welcome, Top Hat Dan. I appreciate you joining us on the stream. Welcome home. And welcome everyone just finding the podcast. Good to have you guys here with us. You know what I mean? Another beautiful day in the markets. Let's go. 60 G's? Are we going to bounce back? What do you think?
But I don't sweat it because it's just pathetic to let it get me involved in that cell on the
Oh, FYI, family, tomorrow will not be 4 p.m. I got to take my daughter to and from school, and that just messes up the 4 p.m. schedule. So tomorrow, I'm just thinking out loud right now. It's probably going to go back to an early show on certain days. So I'm thinking it'll probably be 12 or 1 p.m. tomorrow. So it's not going to be 4 p.m. because I'll be in traffic at that time, unfortunately. But so I'm thinking now. I just got an email from the school. The school's back open. There was no damage, so good news. But it's not going to be a 4 p.m. stream tomorrow. So it's going to be an earlier than normal stream tomorrow and Friday because I picked up my daughter early this week. Just FYI. So it'll be an early stream tomorrow. Kamala Loves Toast 2 video now in the drive, JV. I sent the link to your ex. Well, thank you. We'll definitely be downloading and playing it during the Rumble. Looking forward to that. The new video to go with the Kamala Jam we've been playing. Yeah, it is what it is. But welcome everyone to the stream. Let's continue with our next story of the day. Massive inflows from the Bitcoin ETF since the inception, January 11th. So let's break this down. The headline here reads, U.S. Bitcoin ETFs on track to top Satoshi's Bitcoin stack soon. That's right. Spot Bitcoin ETFs in the U.S. may soon collectively hold more Bitcoin than the crypto anonymous creator, Satoshi Nakamoto. And shout out Satoshi. I was watching a Pokemon movie earlier with my daughter this afternoon, and it said the creator of Dragon Ball, I'm sorry, not Dragon Ball, of Pokemon, his name was Satoshi. So I'm like, wow. Satoshi, man, creator of Bitcoin and Pokemon? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw it give credit to a Satoshi in the credits. So I was like, wow, that was actually pretty interesting. But anyways, Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas posted a chart to X on the 13th showing the ETFs now hold 909,700 Bitcoin. Wow. In total, worth around $55 billion at its current price of $60,000. So yeah, I believe Satoshi has 1.1 million Bitcoin to their right. The ETFs already acquired as much. That's mind-boggling. So yeah, which the mysterious creator minted in the infancy of Bitcoin and hasn't touched after vanishing over 13 years ago. Let me know if you feel Satoshi Nakamoto is no longer amongst us, meaning he has passed. There's some theory that some believe it was Hal Finney. There's theories Nick Szabo. There's theories it could be Adam Back. There's theories it's a collective. Who knows? But one thing is for sure, that 1.1 million Bitcoin has never moved since the inception of Bitcoin. Crazy, right? Now, on average, the spot Bitcoin ETFs add around 37,500 BTC to their holdings every month. And at this rate, they could surpass Nakamoto's holdings in January of 2025, a year after they first launched. However, Eric Balchunas thinks the funds could overtake Nakamoto's stack as early as October, as Balchunas shares here on X. Didn't realize US ETFs are on track to pass Satoshi and Bitcoin held in October. BlackRock alone is already number 3 and on pace to be number 1 late next year. It will likely stay there for a very long time. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Satoshi, 1.1 million Bitcoin. Binance Exchange, 550,000 Bitcoin. And then you got BlackRock's IBIT ETF sitting at 347,000. Below that, we have Grayscale at 263,000, MicroStrategy 226,000, Bitfinex 221,000, U.S. government 213,000, Chinese government 190,000, Fidelity 176,000, and Block One 164,000. So the ETFs may have already surpassed Nakamoto's total Bitcoin holdings, as some estimates place the creator's holdings as low as 600,000 BTC spread across as many as 20,000 wallets. Now, I knew he had a lot of wallets, but I never assumed 20,000. Jesus Christ. Is that like a Satoshi per wallet? A wallet per Satoshi? No one has been able to put the exact number of Nakamoto's Bitcoin holdings, as the Bitcoin creator used a fresh wallet to receive the 50 BTC reward for every block mined in the early days. What a G. So that makes sense. So for every 50 Bitcoin reward, he created a new wallet, which would explain a tremendous amount of wallets in the 20,000 ballpark. That's crazy. Nakamoto was the biggest miner then, and the process was much less resource intensive than it is today. Since January the 11th, spot Bitcoin ETFs have seen a combined net inflow of $17.35 billion, which includes $19.5 billion in net outflows from Grayscale's flagship ETF, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Now, BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF has seen the majority of flows, accruing $20 billion in Bitcoin as of August 12th, followed by $9.7 billion of Bitcoin flowing into the Fidelity Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund, according to Farside investors. So there you have it, yo. I mean, right around the corner, potentially this October, BlackRock is going to be the largest holder of Bitcoin in the world. Now, one individual not listed on that list because he is smart and incognito goes by the name of Max Kaiser. I don't know how much Bitcoin he has. Nobody knows. It's a mystery. We don't know if he lost it all in a boat accident. But if I was to guess, I'd say individual-wise, I personally believe that Max may be the biggest holder of Bitcoin on the planet, potentially even more than Satoshi. I don't know. Speculation here, but I'm just speculating. Let me know your thoughts, family. I heard the word Satoshi in Japanese means central intelligence. Is this true? Not sure, family. I don't speak Japanese, so I can't confirm it. 20,000 wallets. Do you think he remembers his keys, JV? Yes, he remembers every private key to all 20,000 wallets. Of course. It's Satoshi. Warren Buffett stocking up on Ultra or Ulta. What's Ulta? Satoshi is smart. I mean, yeah, you can say that again. I mean, that's an understatement. Satoshi is genius, right? Super genius. I have a low-level carrot cake alarm going off in my fridge, and I can't have any cake till tomorrow. Now, I also got one of those it's not a carrot cake. Now, I love carrot cake, by the way. It's one of my faves. But at Costco, we ended up buying a big chocolate cake as well. And it's like, it's sad because it's just me and my daughter at the house. And it's like, it could only go in our stomachs. It can't go anywhere else. And it's a big cake, but it was so irresistible to buy it. And I'm the same way. I have like a small slither of the cake every day. It's like, I can only have so much per day. So I feel you. Warren Buffett stocking on Ulta. Oh, is Ulta a stock? Gotcha. The beauty. I gotcha. I remember going to Ulta back in Clearwater, Florida. They had one. So Japanese, Satoshi means intelligent or clever. Satoshis meaning wisdom, intellect, or other kanji. Combinations that are read the same way. Thank you for the clarification, Serge. A little music, please. I got you, Barry.
Crowd sell on the dip, crowd dip sell, dope sell, no sell, no all Bitcoin sell. I'm no sellout. Bitcoin, Roger out, Roger out.
Yeah, so right now there's over, we got 1,000 people now on the stream. We're climbing. So I appreciate all the reposts. It tremendously helps, as you can see. We should have over 2,000 people on the stream before the end of the show. We still got at least another hour and 20 minutes of content. So you buy, you eat. Exactly, Darth Melda. I should know better. I don't understand why you keep repeating Bitcoin is about to hit 1 million. Why? Maybe in 2050? Maybe, Kamal. However, maybe in 2025, maybe in 2024, maybe my prediction will come true of 2029. And just note, a lot of times you see prediction, actually every time for the show, especially in the thumbnail, those aren't JV's predictions. I don't find my predictions interesting enough to lead with because I'm not a massive Bitcoin superstar or influencer like a Michael Saylor or like Glassnode Analytics or like Ecoinometrics. So the projection you see today of 4.5 million, that's a projection from Ecoinometrics, Bitcoin analysis. You know what I mean? So I don't make the ish up. I just cover the news. So don't shoot the messenger. However, I'm a firm believer we will hit 1 million per Bitcoin. My projection is by 2029. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, but I'm also open to the possibility it can happen a lot sooner than I'm anticipating. So I keep that open as well. By 2050, I'd be damned if Bitcoin is not at least 10 million, maybe 100 million, depending upon the state of the fiat world and the death of the dollar. But we shall see, right? We shall see. Keep hope alive. But anyways, fam, next story of the day. Keep the comments flowing. Greatly appreciated, fam. We just smashed over 1,000 on the stream. Let's now discuss Marathon Digital announcing to purchase an additional $250,000 worth of Bitcoin as the Game theory continues. Bitcoin mining firm Marathon is unveiling a plan to spend hundreds of millions of dollars to bolster its Bitcoin stockpile. In a new press release, Marathon says it intends to privately offer $250 million worth of convertible senior notes due in September 2031 to persons reasonably believed to be qualified institutional buyers. Now, how many of you are actually bullish on mining stocks such as Marathon? Maybe you own some. Let me know. Quoting them here, the notes will be unsecured senior obligations, Marathon, and will bear interest payable semi-annually in arrears on March 1st and September 1st of each year, beginning on March 1st, 2025. The notes will be convertible into cash, shares of Marathon's common stock, or a combination of cash and shares of Marathon's common stock at Marathon's election. Marathon says that the funds will be used to acquire more Bitcoin and for general corporate purposes. The Bitcoin mining giant is the second largest publicly traded company holding the biddy, owning 20,000 BTC worth $1.2 billion. The only other public firm that holds more Bitcoin is Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy, which currently owns 226,500 BTC worth more than $13.7 billion. Marathon CEO Fred Thiel said on X that it has taken a page out of Michael Saylor's playbook to accumulate for BTC, quoting him here, getting ready to buy more Bitcoin. Michael Saylor. That's right. This week coined the Michael Saylor put. Now, in June, MicroStrategy announced plans to issue $500 million in convertible senior notes to buy additional Bitcoin and for general corporate purposes. Veteran Bitcoiner Samson Mao of Jan3 says that MicroStrategy may have started a race for public firms to accumulate more Bitcoin after the value of its stock grew by nearly 1,000% since the company adopted the King crypto 4 years ago. That's right, back in 2020. And keep in mind, Saylor passed on Bitcoin in 2013, and he actually has that infamous tweet, which is still up on his account, where he says, I believe Bitcoin will suffer the same fate as online gambling in the US. And lo and behold, Bitcoin did. It's doing tremendous. I guess he was anticipating online gambling to seize, and it took over. I mean, look at all the big sports books, family, like the DraftKings and what are the other ones out there? There's so many of them, Stake, etc. Well, guess what? Bitcoin's stronger than ever. So he was kind of right in that prediction, ironically enough. But anyways, I worry about what happens when everyone figures it out. It is not going to be gradually. It's going to be suddenly. So plan accordingly. I mean, this chart shows you the performance since August 10th of 2020 when MicroStrategy adopted its Bitcoin strategy. 995% gains from MicroStrategy stock, meaning it ultimately even outpaced Bitcoin. The Magnificent Seven stocks are only up 194%. The S&P is only up 59%. Gold is only up 20%. Poor Peter Shifty. And bonds are down 18%. So there you have it, yo. Let me know your thoughts surrounding all that. I'll read more of your comments out loud before we dive into the next story. Big numbers of the Bitcoin price is derived by math and logic as well as historical data, plus laws of chance and probability. Word up, Spycraft. All chart patterns on TradingView. Got it. Thanks. You're very welcome. One Glenn Co. Sam says, who is holding up Bitcoin RN? And what's the point to just sell off so we can go lower and have a healthy climb? I'm not sure what the RN there means. So I'm not sure. If anyone understands that, let us know. Google, how much will Bitcoin be worth by 2030? Why you think I keep buying Satoshi? You guys keep getting on. Pet Rock Gang. Hashtag Pet Rock Gang. Big Bitcoin holders in the chat, liquidate for our sins, says Sam. The carrot cake is calling my name. It's my birthday cake for tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday. A celebration for you. No bites till tomorrow. What kind of cake does your wife want, Crypto Surge? Yeah, carrot cake is the bomb. For me as a child, Carvel ice cream cake every year. That was like my thing with the chocolate crunchies. You know what I'm saying? Had the chocolate ice cream in there, the best cake in the world. Yeah, I'm claiming is Carvel. I say Carnival. Carvel ice cream cake. Yeah, that was always my favorite. Man, am I ever bored as what? Without a job anymore for the next few months? At least I get a paycheck every 2 weeks for doing nothing. SEC just got hacked again? No. JV, looks like you were safe through the storm. Best wishes. Yes, I was very lucky. Me and my family there, Sunny. We didn't even lose power. Got lots of winds. Didn't even have lots of rain. Yeah, I mean, I live in a new community, so my community can handle lots of rains. So it's not a big deal. But clearly, still 600,000 homes lost power on the island. So pray for them. Jasmine is going to the moon. That's pretty cool. Noonan says, Diana. Word up. RN right now. Thanks for the reminder. Sometimes I forget with abbreviations. So RN right now. Thank you. And a sour cream icing for the carrot cake. Of course. And with a fresh carrot on top. Of course. Of course. But yeah, yo. We got about 1,200 people on the stream right now, so I appreciate y'all support. I'm going to start reposting more of you guys who repost the stream on X. You'll find it pinned at the top of my profile.
We've been climbing, aim for $1 million climaxing, never stopping. Bitcoin is rising. We already hit 67K, and now we're aim up, up.
Yes. I am with you, JV. I like carrot cake also. I don't know if I've ever had a cake I never liked. It's like I love sweets. SEC equals 2FA crap phone controller. Pretty much. Yes, SEC got hacked, correct. Cannot even type those words without being silenced by YouTube. Sad. I personally love Marvels, though. Right on. These days, I prefer the purple Urple for my B-Day. Hey, nothing wrong with the purple Urple. Can't have cake. Too many carbs for me. Sigh. What about a organic vegan cake or just something super healthy that still tastes good? So I know they exist. Maybe hard to find. Maybe have to make it yourself. But yeah. But anyways, fam, keep the comments flowing. We're going to be streaming for at least the next hour. We're just getting started. These charts make me sad. No more selling allowed. There you go, Bill. Don't allow it. If you don't allow it, then nobody can sell. What are they going to do? You don't allow it.
It's red panty night when you're starting to find me, yeah? Back at home with your wife.
It's a celebration. And that's right. Don't forget to subscribe to Chandy 10 Music. You'll notice the link from the live chat. And in a little bit, when we switch over to the uncensored version of the pod, we're going to be playing a brand new music video, never seen before, just finished, produced today by Chandy to go along with the Kamala Jammy Jam. My ANW owner is the best to have. He is making sure all his employees are taken care of by paying us every 2 weeks with their normal pays. I still have my marble collection from my childhood. Marbles, huh? That was it like jacks or something? Something bounces and you pick up the some game like I think it was jacks. Is that different than marbles? Marbles is you shoot it, right? I don't recall so much. I wasn't a big fan of the marbles. I was just a fan of action figures. I had all the G.I. Joes, the Marvel figures, you know what I mean? Of course. I like sugar-filled, tooth-rotting buttercream frosting cakes, JV. Everyone does. With ice cream on top. Chocolate ice cream, preferably. Hey. But anyways, fam, keep the comments flowing. Let's continue. We still got a lot of news to share. Let's discuss. We did the Marathon Digital buy. They announced buying $250 million. Let's now discuss this $164,000 target. And then we'll discuss a massively bullish $4.5 million target from Ecoinometrics. For this cycle, by the way. And so this headline reads, historically accurate decaying peak study sees Bitcoin price at $164,000 per coin by 2025. Send it. So here we go. Bitcoin reached an all-time high value of 73.8 March 2024, which we captured during our pump watch on the stream, producing 68% returns in quarter one. And since then, it has struggled to break the price range between 70,000 and 60,000. However, based on a new study, Bitcoin might still see 174% gains by the end of this year. Let me know if you agree with that. Bitcoin is currently showing bullish resolve above 60,000 after its weekly chart presented a bullish morning star pattern. Over the past day, Bitcoin still up 3.5%. Smithston With, a Bitcoin researcher, shared on X, where he analyzed the previous bull cycle tops of 2011, 2013, and 2011. Interesting. The idea was to evaluate each decaying peak based on the Bitcoin price residuals at each cycle high. Now, a decaying period in an investment cycle means the diminishing returns of a strategy over time after the opportunity has been widely adopted or exercised. The decaying period reaches a peak when the rate of decline in an asset's value accelerates, and at the time left to realize a profit from the trade speeds up. As you can see here, the researcher explained that he concluded an exponential decay fit, considering the prices of 2011, 2013, and 2017 to predict the Bitcoin high of 2021. The objective was to understand if the data set was cohesive enough to predict the top and if the results were positive. Which stated, the results are pretty striking. It predicted 65,700, where the actual price peak was 64,600, a price difference of about 1,000. Now, I don't know why my peak is different, but I recall November 10th of 2021, we hit 69,000. So maybe it depends upon the exchange, but I do recall we did hit 69,000 then. The results were pretty staggering when asked about a potential price prediction for the 2024-2025 cycle. The quarter-on-quarter target between 2024 and 2025 is listed right here, as you can see. The study should be taken with a big grain of salt, as it comprises a data set for only 4 market cycles. Well, there was only 4 cycles, and that we're in the 4th cycle right now, halving cycle, that is. And while the above study anticipates positive returns in the upcoming months, a confluence can also be seen with other mathematical models. The Bitcoin power law, for example, which we have covered here numerous times on the show, is based on the same exponential decay concept, indicating Bitcoin has yet to reach a new peak. And as illustrated in the chart here on your screen, Bitcoin remains under the linear regression line, which you can see in the green, and hasn't crossed above this range in the current bull cycle. On each previous occasion during 2013, 2017, and 2021, Bitcoin's value peaked when it exceeded the linear line value, which you can see the green line. So at the moment, Bitcoin's regression line value is around 88,000. Another divine omen. I like that. 88. Forever, Laura. Infinity and beyond. In the beginning of 2025, it'll reach a value of 100,000. So if history repeats, Bitcoin's next price peak can be expected to see above 100,000 per coin. So we can have our 100K fiesta already here in Puerto Rico. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that sentiment. Can you see us hitting above that regression line, surpassing 88,000? And do you think that this will be accurate as far as, you know, a metric to keep an eye on, 164,000 by 2025? Personally, I think that's extremely optimistic. My bear scenario for this cycle peak, which I also believe will occur in 2025, and which I commonly share here on the show, is actually 222,000. So that's my bear scenario. My bull scenario for this cycle, which I think next year is most probable, is as high as 750,000. I know that's a wide range, 222,000 to 750, but that's where I feel the Bitcoin price will likely be by the peak of the cycle sometime next year. Let me know if you agree, disagree. Let me know your thoughts. I was big into the marbles, steelies, cat's eyes, and the good stuff. If it bounced the ball into the wall where the doorbell was, the bump, thump, ding, catch. Bitcoin hit exactly 69 on 11/11, 2021. Was it November? Oh, that's right. For some reason, I have the 10th in my head, but close enough. 11/11's even more divine. 11/11, rocking the 11. I dig it. So how can we forget that? 69,000. And speaking of 69 G's, baby.
At that 69 speed G spot, rocket taking off. Everybody knows it's the magic spot. Watch how it goes. When we hit the 69K, we will continue to grow. Let it flow, 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 flow.
100,000 come November to December. It can't come fast enough there, Serge. What do you think of the British HODL's recent power law debate? I haven't watched the debate, so I don't know. But I do like the power law model. We've covered it numerous times. Earthsats, welcome family. $100 trillion Bitcoin sale, eh? 100 trillion. HODL for life. That's right, HODL life. We rep and scan QR, buy the dips and HODL, so you already know. Balls in the hallway. I can still hear the bump, thump, catch, bump, thump, catch. Why AVAX so undervalued? You tell me, Uger. Smash that like button, family HODL life. Thank you, appreciate it. And don't forget to repost the stream. You'll find it pinned at the top of my X profile. We're just getting started, yo. We're going to be streaming at least another hour. We're about to dive into our feature story of the day. Very bullish projection from Ecoinometrics that we can hit as high as 4.5 million this cycle. And then we'll do like an hour of live Q&A, uncensored extended version of the pod. We'll be premiering a brand new music video, all that good stuff coming up, fam. I expect Bitcoin to make me dinner and change my oil too. Now we're talking. Can it make the bed? Once Bitcoin breaks the current all-time high at about 73 Gs, the first stop is 88, second stop 106, all in short order. The FOMO supply crunch, elections, trades with billions, all dump 225,000 by the end of the year. Now we're talking. Yes, where's Chandy? Let's hear some Jamie Dimon. Stay tuned. We will be playing some Chandy Jammy Jams. That's for sure, including a brand new music video I've never seen before, which I'm anxious to see myself. I was getting the video on the tube. I am here. I've been listening in the background. Well, if the video is already up, feel free to drop the link. You're always welcome. Any of your music, share the link anytime. But we will be premiering it on the Rumble in a little bit, in a few minutes. Welcome everyone just joining the stream. We now got, looks like over 1,200 people here. Not too shabby. Lamborghini when Rari, when Porsche, when Tesla. Did you have any altcoin with project? Did you have any altcoin with project? No. Love fam, shout out Little Germ. Bitcoin 140,000 top. I'll be a millionaire. Well, that's what's up. Let's send this mofo to 140,000 for dirty sake, so we can welcome another Bitcoin millionaire. Y'all, this is the weirdest video ever made, I think. Short, but some weird pics. Well, you created them. You created them. You'll take full responsibility for your weirdness. But anyways. All right, now for our feature story of the day, family. Let's discuss the latest with this Ecoinometrics projection of Bitcoin hitting as high as $4.5 million per coin this cycle. That's right. Let's break this baby down. Let's see here. Here we go. 3 reasons why Bitcoin traders expect $100,000 plus Bitcoin price by 2025. Here we go. Bitcoin's post-halving price action projects a 6-figure value per bitty as a popular technical indicator presents a bullish pattern for Bitcoin. Based on the previous price action, Bitcoin's recent drop below 50 Gs, we briefly tapped 49.5. Saw it trade under its post-halving growth trajectory range, according to Ecoinometrics, according to the analyst there. If it returns to this range before year-end, we're looking at a high likelihood of a 6-figure value for 1 Bitcoin. They declared, setting ambitious targets for the Bitcoin price, quoting them again alongside the chart. Well, assuming the same growth rate as the past 3 cycles, we could expect 1 Bitcoin to be worth between 140,000 per coin and 4.5 million per coin, starting from 63,000. Now, granted, this is a pretty massive range. I like it. It's bullish. So yeah, check out the chart, family. From a technical point of view, anonymous Bitcoin analyst Rec Capital argued that the Bitcoin latest recovery above 60,000 had resulted in a significant change in trend. Now, as we can see here, let's actually read the chart on your screen. We're starting here on day 0 of this new halving cycle, which begins at $63,000. And as you can see, not a great start, but this dip isn't specific to Bitcoin. And then we can see trajectory after the third halving, 2027, trajectory after the first halving, average growth trajectory, and the trajectory after the second halving. And like they said, if history is to rhyme, we can have a Bitcoin anywhere between 140,000 and 4.5 million per coin this cycle, family. So quoting Rec Capital, Bitcoin's trying to solidify the recent broken downtrending resistance into the new trend line. The analyst referred to the Bitcoin sharp recovery a few days after the Bitcoin crashed to 49.5 on August 5th. Rec Capital explained that the price was retesting the support line, confirming the end of the downtrend to proceed trend continuation to the upside. The key thing here is trend continuation. There you go. The analyst reinforced the need for strong buy-side volume once the Bitcoin price retests the downside line to initiate the uptrend. The demand-side volume may be triggered by the appearance of a bullish signal presented by the moving average convergence divergence, which is the MACD on the daily chart. As Bitcoin analyst Excel Adler observed, the MACD is a trend-following oscillating indicator that shows the relationship between 2 moving averages of an asset price, generates a bullish signal when it moves above its own 9-day exponential moving average. Adler Jr. shared in a chart August 13th on X that the MACD deep in the negative territory. The same scenario was witnessed on July 8th when the Bitcoin price reached a low of 53.5. This was followed by a bullish cross on the MACD on July 12th, with Bitcoin rising 30% from those lows to retest the 70,000 level on July 29th. There is an impending bullish cross on that MACD on the daily time frame. If the same scenario plays out, Bitcoin can sustain the ongoing recovery to record record highs. Well, let's go. Reinforcing the long-term bullish outlook, analysts at Glassnode found a holding preference is beginning to emerge. Shout out my hodlers. Amongst long-term investors as the market slowly recovers from the last week's sell-off, as quoting Glassnode here, after several months of relatively heavy distribution pressures, the behavior of Bitcoin holders appears to be rotating back towards hodling and accumulation. That's right, because we just had a halving on April 19th, and we got a whole nother year of bullishness to run up. And using the accumulation trend score, ATS, a metric that assesses a weighted balance change across the market, Glassnode found the indicator recorded its highest possible value of a 1.0. This suggests there has been significant accumulation throughout the last 4 weeks, quoting them here. This metric also suggests there's a shift back towards accumulation dominant behavior. Notice where it says strong accumulation at the end of that chart, brought to you by Glassnode. This trend was more pronounced amongst the long-term hodlers, who, according to Glassnode, have returned to a preference for hodling. Hodl be thy name. Over the last 90 days, more than 374,000 BTC migrating into the long-term hodler status. Let's go. And overall, on-chain conditions speak to an undertone of high conviction amongst the Bitcoin hodler base. So let me know your thoughts surrounding this bullish perspective, a Bitcoin exceeding 100,000 per coin by 2025 and potentially hitting as high as 4.5 million per coin. Anything is possible, I must say that. Bitcoin has no top because fiat crap has no bottom. But let me know your thoughts surrounding the projections and predictions, and I'll read your comments out loud. I'll do it to the best of my abilities. And welcome, family, to the Q&A segment of the live show. I see we got roughly 1,300 people on the live stream, so give it up for yourselves. Thank you guys for the comments, the interaction, the likes, the support, the subscriptions, and all that fun stuff. I don't care where Bitcoin goes. I will take my worthless Bitcoin to my grave and try to pry it out of my cold, dead hands. That's right. Bitcoin is the only asset you can take with you to the afterlife. I know I've discussed this several times on my podcast. Shout out Glenn Cooper. He wrote, Social Security has been hacked. Thankfully, Bitcoin has not. Watch the Bitcoin live stream and buy the biddy. Thank you, Glenn Cooper. Just reposted Jabrowski. And again, anyone who reposts the live stream, whether we're live or even after the fact, I will go back and repost all of you guys because I appreciate the support. And as you can see, pinned at the top of my profile right now, 19 hearts, 13 reposts, already over 1,000 just on X, over 200 people on YouTube, and we're also streaming on Rumble. We stream on 3 platforms each and every day, family, as you guys should already know. The YouTube stream can be found at cryptonewsalerts.net. I encourage the 1,000 plus of you on X to visit the YouTube channel. That way you can actually interact in the chat and share comments and ask questions, especially considering this is the live Q&A segment of the stream. Let's go. 69 G's, baby.
Magic cosmic fire, the rocket is fueled up. Prepare for flight, rocket up kind of high. Darting, darting, darting. 69G bound, such a fun time. Rocket up kind of doing. Sexy rising Bitcoin. We're on the brink, we're feeling fine. Counting down the seconds, it's almost time. Hold your breath, keep it tight. 69G's gonna light up the night. Day up 69, pump appeal, we're on the brink, we're feeling sexy. 69G heat.
That's right. You can take Bitcoin with you in the afterlife. You want me to break it down? So, if you believe in the concept of reincarnation, right? You can literally store your private keys in your soul memory, right? The unconscious mind, the soul, the memory, and take it with you to the afterlife. And if you don't want to come back, maybe you reach enlightenment or you reach nirvana and you're like, I've reached nirvana-hood. Why would I want to come back to the earth? I'm going to just continue to ascend to the higher levels. And then you could maybe have one of your loved ones or family members help them channel the recovery seed phrase in a dream. So you can actually pass on your Bitcoin during the afterlife. That's one example. But what if you want to become reincarnated? You're like, yo, I got so much more to do on Earth. I'm trying to save the world from a fiat standard. And you come back and, again, you store the recovery seed as in your memory of your soul. You come back and like a past life regression, bada boom, bada bing. I remember my recovery seed from the previous life. It may even be 100 lifetimes ago. It may be thousands of years into the future. We don't know. But I dig it, says Bill. I'm bringing it with me. I bet that will be one memorable ride. Hold on fast, pirates. You would not have invested into Bitcoin unless you knew that it was going into the storm. It will pass, and you will be greatly rewarded for your courage. Amen to that. Peaks the last bull to predict. The bull runs 2 peaks for the cycle. F bullish. I am going full Ferdinand over here. Word up, Lil Germ. Word up. We would do treasure hunts from beyond the grave. Leave clues of what your seed phrase is and bury your hard wallet in a chest somewhere. Wow, JB, that is deep thinking. Yeah. I think one time in a stream, we discussed this for like 30 minutes. I got all metaphysical on it. But that's the concept. I just kind of whet your appetite a bit. And I'm being sincere. Bitcoin is the only money you can take with you to the afterlife. That can't be taken from you after you die. Every other form of money, they will confiscate from you, right? Gold bars, they will take it. Dollars, they will take it. It's physical. But Bitcoin is the only unconfiscatable money, including in the afterlife. I could see cryogenic freezing people, and they would hold Bitcoin and then come back. Their money isn't worthless. Too easy, Greg. Hey, maybe you'd be intrigued to come back if you had some Bitcoin waiting for you. You'd be like, I wasn't expecting to leave the earth so soon. It was unexpected. But considering I can go back to the earth and still have some Bitcoin, maybe it's not so bad. 225,000 end of the year, 500,000 to 750,000 cycle peak. So JC and JV are pretty much in alignment. I'm not as optimistic that we hit 225,000 end of this year, but I hope I'm wrong, and I hope JC's right. I think more realistic 1 to 150 end of this year, and then I think next year as high as 750. But we shall see. We want YouTube videos and Netflix series of people doing stupid things to find Bitcoin. the transmigration of souls pressed for something should get them some biddies too. Exactly, Little Germ. There is an urban legend that pirates would bury their treasure and shoot unalive a guy there could guard it as a ghost. I don't know. That's actually interesting. Someone could listen to all of JV's deep thoughts and write one hell of a book. That's right. Maybe we'll just upload every deep conversation from the pod into the AI. It has to be the unwoke AI, of course. And maybe they can write a book for us. This is the future I envision for my crypto. Exactly. Exactly. You nailed it. But here's what we're going to do, fam. We're going to continue with the uncensored extended version of the pod. We have over 1,300 people on the stream, which is amazing. 200 of you are roughly on the tube. If you're on YouTube right now, I encourage you to go to rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. Again, it's rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net because we're going to continue with the uncensored extended version of the pod, exclusive on X and Rumble. We don't do the uncensored thing on the YouTube for obvious reasons. So head on over to rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. We're about to premiere a brand new video you guys have never seen before. You're going to enjoy it. Head on over to the rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. I'll see you there. Let's go. So yeah, the YouTube stream should